I'm telling you, when I untucked, it was like, I wondered, will it ever get hard again? Is it not? Look at how this fabric drapes. Silk.
And yet she's still interrupting you.
Thank you. Fierce, fierce, hunty, let's drag it up. Work, work with my tea, hunty, hunty, let's fierce it.
I'm ready. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. You have a lot of hair on you, but I think that is working.
Before I left the house, Brandon told me I can't wear this because the zipper is supposed to go in the back. But I think the zipper goes in the front.
It certainly does not.
The tag is in the back. Mom, look, there's a tag here.
But ain't nobody can see that. XL, it says.
No, it doesn't. It says extra small.
No, the zipper goes in the back because you know why? Oh, I might have makeup on my hands. I don't want to touch your...
I think we know you don't have makeup in your hands.
Excuse me.
Who did it?
I did. I went boo, boo, boo.
No, you didn't.
I just did.
This is what happens when I'm 30 minutes.
I just did.
Should I be 30 minutes late all the time?
Or maybe I could just show up early.
That's not gonna happen. Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. Trixie Mattel.
And I had every intention of removing that dark mole around my anus, but I just didn't have the time. Katya.
And welcome to the show where we take the time to talk about whatever we want.
Because it's the time for our show and not the time for yours. Shh, hunty.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And if you want to see more of that, you can come see our international tour.
I think we got it.
Time. Who's got it?
Mama, time is nothing. Time is everything. We lost an hour. Wrote me that.
I'm sorry about that hour you lost. That's hard. That's hard. I wish for more than anything, and this is maybe a workaholic problem.
No, more than ever.
I wish for an 8th day of the week all the time.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, because guess what, bitch? Mama, you would work more. You would add to the schedule. You say, oh, 8th day, I'm gonna rest. That hunty is gonna fill it up with fierce diva tea to serve all day.
No,
yes.
Well, what I'm wishing for is an 8th secret day that like
only
no one
you
knows
have.
about. Yes.
Okay, well
so
that's
it's Sunday,
different.
and then I'm like, see you tomorrow at work. I work at an office in this scenario. See you at work, and then I have like a day to like, I don't know, do basket weaving and like
catch up on your
I'm
soaps.
playing Pokemon Go and watching Love is Blind.
You need to smoke some of that changa. Fly through the wormhole. Like, you know, the little psychedelic stuff that like sends you to the moon.
Oregano. Time.
No, I'm telling you that. Oh, I got it. Rosemary and thyme.
This is how you know we've been doing this for 190 episodes. We've talked about time, but we've never talked about thyme.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little embarrassed because I thought we were going to be talking about the spice time. And that's really all I've studied up on.
Those look like they took a lot of time. Show the children.
It's a Nordy sticker. It's a Nordy sticker on my yuckies.
I was just gonna tell everyone how great they are that you made them, and then you show the Nordstrom sticker.
Well, I got them at Nordstrom Rack. Nobody's trying to have perfect, precious.
Did you step in dog poo?
No, that was human poo. You can't smell the difference?
You don't taste that?
You don't taste it?
Speaking of time, the alarm clock plays a significant and depressing role in my life. But you know what's really improved my success to failure ratio when it comes to alarm clocks?
What do you mean fail?
Okay, I would forget to set it to PM. You know, now I get in bed, I go, Alexa, set the alarm for 4:30 a.m. or whatever.
And you know what, if I had your money, when I become a thousandaire to a millionaire, I'm not gonna live in a fancy house. I'm gonna live on the Superman ride of steel, where my bed is, the alarm clock is the...
Like Casper? Okay, in the movie Casper,
He lives on a roller coaster?
No, there's like a machine that's like, get out of bed, dumped out of bed, into a chair, and then it's like toothbrush, shaving, and he's like, asleep.
Mine would be like literally no beep, beep, beep. It would just be, my bed would be, my lovely Casper mattress would be rigged up to the one that goes, the hydraulic one that just starts like that and goes way up. It's just 30, I think it's like 10 seconds. But it'd be like, 3, 2, 1, wake right up. great mood.
You think that would put you in a
done.
great mood? Hair done. Is that how you did this one?
Wig off, yeah. I mean, come on, that would be terrifying in the most like wonderful way. No coffee.
I mean, well, there is
goodbye to
something
coffee.
exhilarating about waking up late.
No.
No. I mean,
Energizing.
the actual, when I look at the clock and I'm an hour over, and I have to get in drag, because usually if I'm getting up early, I have to get in drag. The way I dry shave, levitate to the makeup counter, and start. And sometimes I even still make it on time, because I'm just driven by madness.
You're so focused. You're
Today was not
so
one of those days.
focused. Yeah. I have the problem, like, I get stuck in that, what do we do? What do we do? That kind of thing. Like, and I'm literally like, I'm so overwhelmed. I cannot believe it that I'm like, I can't think about the logical next step. So I just crumble. I crumble.
Well, there is something about time there is no worse feeling than not being where you're supposed to be.
I wear a watch, you know that. I love to wear a watch. Because I think it's important to check, oh, what time is it? Also tells me the date and the day.
I think the children need to know about the absolute expression of modesty present with your watch.
It's a Casio G-Shock. It costs $100.
Oh, really? It looks
Yeah.
so cheap. I thought it was truly like a I want it in a claw machine situation.
No, it's a Casio G-Shock. I had the links taken out to fit my very tiny little wrist.
By the way, if you're having the links taken out of a watch to fit your wrist, go to a meeting.
You don't lose weight in your wrists.
I wish you could. Time is money. What do you think about that?
Time is money. I mean, well, time, oh, I'm not wearing underwear.
Well, if we're talking free time
Free time.
can be a very dangerous thing. Because
Absolutely.
you're left alone with yourself.
Right, yeah.
Let's say you're an on and off again substance abuser, or
Hold on, let me get a picture.
workaholic.
It's hard for me to realize.
Or perhaps a workaholic running from their past. I mean, not that we can.
I can't, theoretically.
We have no idea.
Hypothetically.
But time can be a spooky place because I think, oh my God, speaking of time, you know my #1 recurring nightmare. Prison, honey. I have nightmares all the time that I'm in prison, and I never know
What
what
kind
I
of
did.
prison? Oh, you don't know what-
A women's
you don't
prison, always. I'm in a women's prison.
So it's science fiction.
Well, it's a little bit Orange is the New Black. It's a lot of things.
Are you lesing out with people in the bathrooms?
No. Well, lesin, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a lot of. I'm always in a dream that I've got a whole lifetime in prison, and I don't know what I did, and
That
nobody
is-
will tell me what I did.
That is terrifying.
But like what I did is
That is
so
terrifying.
horrible that I don't remember it, like a fractured mind, like Shutter Island.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what did I do? And everyone's like, you know what you did. And I'm like, okay, work. And then, it's tater tot hot dish at the yard. And it's like, I have a whole second life.
Damn. Hollywood, get on it.
You could play the role.
Oh yeah. No, I would be the cellmate
The lifer.
who's always in the dark, who never comes out of the shadows. We know what you did, hon.
Doing a self-tattoo with a ballpoint pen.
Mary, you want to talk about stretching time, bending time, slowing it down? Wow. The time though, spent in the chair getting the tattoo.
Well, you have so many tattoos. What is time like when you're in constant slight pain like that?
It depends because I got most of mine in a prolonged manic episode, which I don't
remember
regret, for the record, don't regret.
It's because you lucked out.
Yeah.
You got cool ones.
And I got them later in life.
But imagine if you were 20 on that same manic.
Yeah.
Most people get tattoos super young.
Yeah.
And then
your-
what?
Then your body's a sketchbook. That's okay though. You just have to think about it like a sketchbook. You ever
remember-
doodle your sketchbook?
I remember my brother once told me, he never wanted to get tattoos when we were like 16 and I was like 10. I was like, why? And he was like, well, think about it. What if I get a rainbow on my arm because I think it's cool, and then in 5 years it means that you're gay? And I was like, yeah, that would be horrible. And even I knew at 10, I was like, that is gay. That is gay.
Wow, damn,
He's like, what if I got a Lisa Frank panda bear and then it turned out gay?
damn.
We're about to tour off and on till December, and because we're gonna be so busy this year, I know this year, time keeps on slipping into the future.
Well, time stands still and yet flies by when you're on tour. I don't know about you, but I don't really do this anyway now, but any responsibilities that usually need tending to, emails and such, they completely fly out the window. And now,
Because you're usually so on the ball.
right, imagine maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
You've
when
had an
where I
out-of-office
opened-
message for 7 years.
I have an out-of-office aura. You know what I mean? It's like, don't even, is there something you think I might do? Don't.
You don't even have to set the outgoing. 'Cause
No,
they're like,
no.
I know she's on a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, Mama, my life is a 3-day weekend. It's always Labor Day. You know the thing about time? Oh, can I tell you about the time I future tripped? So for people who kind of get a little too Tarantino Aguilera sometimes, they go in the future.
Oh,
and
I
they fully
vaped. I vaped once.
So I tripped like 6 to 8 months into the future, and Erykah Badu was in contact with me, and she told me on the telephone that she's like,
Girl, you're done. I'm so sorry, but it's over. Your career, it's done. It's over.
You needed Erykah Badu to tell you that?
it's the only person I would trust.
My agent, Erykah Badu at ICM.
No, my friend.
Spiritual agent.
But I fully believed that I had gone. It was the next day, Monday to Tuesday. I thought was September to June.
You didn't think to tell us about 2020? About COVID? You didn't think to prevent?
Oh no. It was like a true selfish diva.
Oh.
All the tea was about me. There was no like.
It's the future, and everyone had masks on, and you're like, that's weird. Think about the time we've clocked in this room.
I know. Well, think about the time we did the episode Weather, which I recently rewatched when I was in a bad mood. Lifted my spirits like that.
That episode was crazy.
So fun and funny to watch.
Crazy.
We are both insane. You said something like
KTLA trying to turn me on? Yeah, the hard nipples. The hard nipples. I think honestly,
a sad chemise of daggers.
KTLA trying to turn me on? I think that this show is going to turn into a recap show of old episodes because, which we've done.
At this point, girl, the show is
We've also done it.
We need to react to reactions of our reactions. Now that would be a nice time to have.
This is like the time on the podcast when I played a voicemail from you and you said, who was that? And I was like, that was your voice.
But see, I got that goldfish brain. That keeps me young and fresh. I don't remember. If you don't remember, you don't have to forget.
It's the perfect pairing because you don't remember and I don't listen. So you're like, have I said this? And I'm like, no, this is new.
When Alzheimer's meets something. What happens when the non-existent bumps up against the decrepit?
Time. Listen, last night for my leisure activity, I vaped. I vaped marijuana oil.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a druggie now.
Yeah, just a drug addict.
I vaped marijuana oil.
Okay.
You plug the vape into the wall, it charges.
I know about that vapes.
And you can vape indoors. There's no real smoke.
No, it's vapor.
It's crazy. So then I watched Pokemon.
You watched Pokemon?
Watched Pokemon on the TV and ate white chocolate covered pretzels.
Mama, you are living out loud, just like Holly Hunter.
And I said, am I off the rails? Am I too fun? Is my time too well spent?
Is this decadent? It was decadent.